I just watched A Quiet Place day one, and if you get mad at movie titles that lie to you a little bit, this one might not be for you because I think it's actually across a couple days. I'm just kidding. That didn't matter to me, guys. Actually, I could really appreciate this movie. I could relate to it because it's pretty much the story of two people who go across New York City that's been devastated by an apocalypse to grab some pizza. And I think that's amazing. That's what I would do in an apocalypse. Actually, that comes in later on in the movie really in a sweet way, and I loved it. And I really like this prequel. I enjoy all three of these films, and I think this one is my second favorite just after initially watching it. So I think for me, it goes the first Quiet Place movie, this one, and then A Quiet Place Part 2. But all are good. I enjoyed all of them. If you're looking for like a lot of lore being added to the Quiet Place franchise from this movie, I don't know if this movie really does that, but it is interesting to see characters interact in this post-apocalyptic world within the city. It's a different environment from the first two, and I really dug that. New characters who have really interesting backstories that play into the plot really well. And it is interesting to see yet another perspective of how this all went down on the first day, when everything kind of went bad. Also, another thing I want to point out that this movie does really good, that I think I really love about the Quiet Place movies, is that they really are good at finding like humanity within these apocalyptic situations. And when I say that, there's something with Lupita Nyong'o's character, actually a few things that I found really emotional, and something that at the end of the movie, I just thought was so touching that they fit into this movie really beautifully. And I think all three of these movies do a good job of that, having these characters have heart, having these characters do things that are really sweet and they tug at your heartstrings. It's just surprising to see in a post-apocalyptic movie. I kind of get tired of some of them being like, oh, doom and gloom, everything's terrible, nothing's going to be the same, and everyone hates each other. And I like that these movies kind of flip that on its head. It kind of does something different with the characters. It actually shows the humanity in a lot of these characters. Also, Frodo the cat is so cool. I was worried going into this movie, and I guess this is kind of a spoiler, but Frodo makes it out alive. That was a huge fear for me when I saw this trailer, because the cat's very prominent in all the marketing. And I thought, oh no, they're going to do something bad to this cat, and I'm never going to watch a Quiet Place movie again because of that. But thankfully, Frodo's all good, and Frodo's got some pretty great scenes in this movie.